SportGlobe, party hat, Levell goal, no medal for Lyle. So let us just jump into it. It's all about the 2025 World Championships over there in Japan, in Tokyo, Japan, where a lot of excitement is going. I mean, it almost brought myself to tears this morning in regards to the women's 400 meters. You know, I see you, Andre. You have the right thing behind you there. So let me just welcome my panel that we have today. Of course, we have Rudy on Olympian. With us, Rudy. Everything good?
Yeah, man, I'm good for the time, man.
Yeah, man. And we have Ricky from out in Jamaica and sporting organizer. Ricky.
Yes, Richard.
Yeah, man. All right, cool.
Yeah.
And of course, we have Andre with us as well, administrator, coach, a lot of things over there at the University of Toronto. Okay, Andre?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, good to see you.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so we want to have a look at two things this today. So we're going to be looking at the 400 meters men and women first, and then we're going to be having a look at the 200 meters to come tomorrow with our predictions in regards to that. An exciting day it has been today. The women definitely brought the happenings to the table. With their 400 meters, with almost getting a world record. Rudy, I think that we predicted that there would have been a world record, but we almost got it. You know,
Yeah, certainly. We almost get because almost there.
Yeah, but
prediction was good.
It was exciting as was promised, right? So just let me look up the full result here in regards to what had really happened. Who got the gold medal, who got the silver medal, and that kind of a thing. So, of course, championship record was broken and set a new one for 47.78. Right, that was broken by Sydney McLaughlin Lavron, and of course Paulino, of course, got the silver medal with 47.96. Can you believe it? Somebody run 47 and never get the gold medal. It was mind-boggling to even just to see that. And of course, NASA getting the bronze medal with, not our personal best, but a little below our personal best of 48.19. Was our own Caribbean talent in there, Nikisha Price. She came 8th in the race, not running a personal best, but 49.97. But I think Nikisha will develop as we go along. Into our journey into the track and field world. So I just want to go around the table and just ask everybody, what was the element? Was there an element of surprise seeing this kind of a record broken, or you wanted more? What was the element of surprise for you? Let me start with you, Andre.
I don't think there was a surprise. I think, and it's all of us are track lovers, and that race she put together was a beautiful thing to watch, eh? Once again, just so well executed. And I felt like she probably had a little bit more.
Yeah.
The surprise that I had was Nasser. I thought maybe I don't know, she panicked a little bit or what. And I said to you earlier on, I thought she might have got caught by the Polish woman who ran like a 49.20 something. Mm-hmm. But I think Nasser was able to stay composed. That would be the only shock for me. Was just her. I thought she would have been able to. And I mean, we're talking. She ran 48.1, which is still a great performance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I thought maybe she would have just been a little bit more of a factor in that race towards the end. But all in all, man, that was a beautiful thing to watch, boy. Paulino,
not much of a surprise. Hey, Rudy.
No.
What was it like for you?
No, certainly. Andre said it very clear and lovely. But I call it when Sydney McLaughlin could have broken the world record, and I still think she can. And I don't think it's. She's young. The game plan is exactly how it was executed for her and her team. The surprise was Paulino maintaining. She hold on to it. Being out there in lane 9, can see nobody. She hang on. I thought she was going to die out and maybe drop to maybe third or even fourth. Because when you're out there, you don't see nobody. You give it everything you want. Your game plan change because you want to make sure no one catch you before the 300.
Yeah.
That's really what it was. But suddenly, she and her team really executed. She really put it together, and like I said, it was a toss up for me when I gave my prediction between she and NASA coming second and third. So certainly my prediction was spot on. Sydney and then both of them, one of them coming second, one of them coming third, which really happened. But the surprise was her because because again, like I said, I didn't expect her to maintain it all the way through. I thought she would have died out, but she didn't.
All right, let's jump in and get Ricky. Ricky, yeah. So, how was your feeling towards it, and was there any surprise for you?
No surprise. Remember me and Rudy tell you yesterday
Yeah,
that 400 lived up to expectations. If you listen to even to the commentator, um, and remember we told you how the race going go.
yeah,
Paulino lane 9. Remember we tell you that you're gonna run like Van Niekerk
yeah,
in one race. It's just two separate races in that one race because
yeah,
Sydney is an animal. She's a machine. And I was in another group where some media persons from Jamaica in which somebody reminded me um that that world record might catch. They didn't even put the picture, our picture in the group, but she really looked like a man.
yeah. She looked sweet. She looked really strong.
Probably would have feel say it's a hard record to be broken, but the
Yeah,
championship record, yeah. Um I think with more experience, I think Sydney will go off that record and she probably may get it.
yeah,
It was a very good race. Paulina ran good. As I said, to run 47 change and don't get the gold medal, that tough. But it just showed the quality
yeah,
event it was and the field.
yeah.
Trust me, it was a very, very good race. It lived up the expectations.
Yeah. Well, the entire field run, everybody run under 50 seconds, right? So it was really really good.
Yeah.
No 50 seconds. That's so
First,
common. And
just,
just to let you
just,
all know
just
too.
try know
So
that first to sixth place.
yeah,
First to sixth place, Richie. I think
yeah.
run PB or something like that. Or it
Well,
was
our
something first to
season
sixth
best.
place.
So
Was something. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you how much season best was in the race and how much national record was in the race. So the championship records, of course, McLaughlin would have broken Sonia Richard records from the semi-finals, right? And our new challenge was trying to get the world record or the championship record, but she got the championship record. Paulino, she run her national record, of course,
Yeah.
running 47 would have gotten her the national record. Um, NASA run her season best, so there's a couple of season best, one, two, three season best in the finals and two national records in the final. And of course, before McLaughlin would have run the US national record as well. That was there for a number of years that was set by Sonia Richards. So out of this 400 women um, event came several achievements. And, running that 47 78 is no ordinary feat. A lot of men um, maybe high school boys still struggle to run 47, so she could have beaten quite a bit of them, right? So it is not normal at all. And of course, I'm expecting now that the Olympics, Rudy, that this world record might just go because they're all still young people, they're all still talented, and they're all still very strong. So they have a lot of time to really put it together, to put some real good strategy together. And for me personally, I think if Paulina was maybe of an inside lane ahead of McLaughlin, and McLaughlin was really looking on her back, she would have run even a little faster, and maybe she would have gotten the world record then, because I think, when I look at her, when she finished, when she done, and everybody was pretty much done, she was still just say, "Hey, listen, come on, guys, get up, let's go, man." She was there walking around and just, I find everybody, and everybody was on the ground while she was still on her foot, looking
But
like
you're waiting.
she didn't
You're
run.
waiting a lot. But you're waiting a long time. Remember, there's
Yeah,
another world championship before the Olympics. So you're waiting a long time.
I don't
And
know, man.
I don't know if we ever gonna see those three ladies run together again.
I think.
Until another world championship. That if we ever see them again in a Diamond League or any other meet,
Mhm.
I think the world record will gone. To break the world record, they have to all run together.
They
Or
have to run together.
At least Polino and Sydney have to be in the same race.
Yeah,
Um, and like I said, when NASA did it in 19 and she won the world championship, and then she was away from the track for a while. Listen, four
yeah.
years being away and coming back at that level, man, that is amazing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because she was banned for 4 years
Mm-hmm.
for not location, for a location, right?
Location, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for location, not declaring her location. And so certainly, and coming back, that is a tough thing. But I think if they all get to race again, you most likely might see the world record gone. So I wouldn't even wait for
For the
LA.
Olympics.
I think the next world championship. So if they're ever going to meet again, it can happen.
All right, so guys, I just want to give me a quick rundown for the men's 400 meters because I want to go to the 200 meters. So I want to give you enough time so that we can, get in enough for the 200 meters, men and women. So for the 400 meters, men, of course, the Botswana guys, they turn up for the 400 meters for sure. Getting first and third in that event, and Trinidad Jerry Richards, just running throughout a lane two, which was difficult, and getting a national record to Rudy,
Yep.
43.72 he got, right? So crazy thing happening in regards to male and women 400 meters right now, really delivering because everybody, let me look at the race. The medalists all run 40, well, the first and second run
First and
43, and
second.
then
Yeah.
44 was the all mark of the day. The person who come eighth and last, the Botswana guy, still run 44.77. Right? That's how fast those far 400 meters have come. I think one day, one of these guys is going to get that world record again. Right? So just tell me how you guys felt about the 400 meters men.
Well,
Um,
let me go first. Andre, boy, we get a medal, no?
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
But we get but also what I'm saying is too, we get a goal too, in the javelin, So we have
yeah,
to give Trinidad the
Yeah, yeah,
absolute
yeah.
respect
Two
on
goals in
that,
one day.
and
Yeah.
yeah, in one day, right?
Yeah.
But certainly, he was not on my radar. I thought he was done. I didn't see that happening. I didn't see him getting a medal. I think maybe he's the only one that probably think he could have get a medal. I don't think anybody even had him on there to come second to even get a national record. I thought, his career was coming to an end. It seemed like it's just beginning now. So let's shoot with that.
yeah,
I thought that Botswana was going to sweep. It's the first time in my time watching track and field, in my time, even going all the way back from me competing in Sydney, Australia,
yeah,
and watching the sport, haven't seen an American on the podium in the 400 meters.
yeah.
Maybe one of you guys probably seen it before, and I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
So that's certainly meaning that the guard has changed in that event.
Yeah,
It's certainly the guard have changed, and we're seeing the Botswanas coming up, and they're not the only one. There's a lot of young youths coming up from all there. Whatever they're doing good. So that is my take.
Ricky, how you felt about the men's 400 meters?
Yes, it was a very good race. And what you said, the Botswana and them turn up. Um, I want to give credit to Rasheen McDonald. Him
Mm-hmm.
promised to give it all, and but as I said yesterday, he's unpredictable. And him run a race better than what I thought he would have.
Yeah,
I can tell you, he's unpredictable.
very
Um,
unpredictable.
Richie, you know him already.
Yeah,
Him will give you a 44 and then give you a 46 or a
yep,
47. So
And when you
it's
run the national
unpredictable, but
record, that will
him
happen.
put it out there and imagine, yeah, and then you know what happened? He lost it in the last 5 meters. Him start
Yeah.
tie up on him and start go over him head. If he had maintained his form and just drive him arms, he probably would have gotten it ahead of the Botswana
The Botswana,
and give Jamaica a sixth
a
medal.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a very good, yeah, it was a very good race. Yeah, it's a good race, and what it shows, Botswana will have a good 4x4.
Well, I have an excellent 4x4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andre.
Yeah, I'm going with Ricky on that. I started looking at that 4x4 from early on. They were going to have some strength, but to be honest, I'm not going to lie. I'm not real familiar with that group. It almost seems like those Botswanians they're interchangeable, and
Yeah.
it might be a little bit ignorance on my point. I wasn't super familiar with. You kind of know the names from whatever, but I was like, I don't know. So
Yeah.
I was going with Mr. Richards, but not to win. I figured if he could get to that point with his experience, championship racing,
Mhm.
all those years, he was gonna medal.
Yeah.
Gold, I wouldn't have put money on that, but I figured that guy could medal with all those young kids in there. So I was really happy about that to see that brother kind of to get his medal at that age with that young crew of guys. A little bit disappointed with the American, man. I don't know what happened there. Like Rudy said
Tell you,
earlier on, I don't
and
know.
to tell you,
Yeah.
Andre, the Americans had promised. They early season form.
Mm-hmm.
They had promised that they were going to be there. I was expecting the three Americans to turn up into this event.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
when I see the Eats and the semifinals, especially, and I see Jagora Patterson almost never make it to the finals. Say, boy,
Yeah.
something must gone wrong.
Yeah.
And then to the finals, no, he didn't even show up for the finals because there's a guy that run 43 already,
Yeah.
early season,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but
But
it's the nature of the 400 meters sometimes.
so true.
Yeah, but
And,
again, that's how it is.
but I do know there's a gentleman who trains at U of T from Botswana, and he was telling me though there's a talent pool there right now. He got a
Yep.
chance to spend a couple weeks
Yeah,
training
it
down
seems
there,
that way.
and
Yep.
there's a bit of some old school running too, eh?
Yeah,
Yep.
Obviously
Yeah,
they're
back
doing
in the days, yeah.
speed, but there's some of
Yeah.
these coaches are all kind of special endurance and like it's
Sand and hills and
I don't
a
think this
lot of
is
grass
yeah.
running.
I don't think this is a like a one-time thing. I think this
No.
program is
They
developed to
have
be
a big program rolling out.
a world
Yeah.
power. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. I want to tell you guys, the McLaughlin race brought me to tears this morning. It was very emotional. I watched track and field for so much years, and to see the ladies them running this kind of a way. Everybody was pretty much technically sound. They were ready. They were fit. They were, it's something else. But must congratulate, all of the medalists and all of the finalists that got to these finals today, and wish them all the best in the future endeavors in the track and field world. But I want to run over to the 200 meters because it seems like it's going to be exciting, and especially where the men are concerned. Because of course Noah Lyles always bring the fanfare to the whole thing, and there's a little Jamaican who sneak up on everybody in the middle of the night right now, and everybody seemed to be paying attention to him. I think this one might have catch Noah Lyles a little off guard. I never know that this would be happening. He thought that he would have had a easier streak between himself and his own countryman this time around, but it don't seem like it's going to happen this way. It look like there's going to be some bigger challenge in there for him, because his semi-final, he finished with 1951 this morning, and he was saying that he was on top of the world, right? While Bryan Levell from Jamaica, who is the surprise show right now, turning up to these championships and even doing better than he has done all season, looking pretty good this morning, running 1979, I think it was, and looking so comfortable. So it's a little bit of surprise. So I just want you all to just kind of just tell me how you feel about the finals and where your prediction lie, where the finals is. And we just have maybe 10 more minutes to go to wrap up all of this. So I will start with Andre again.
Okay, so quickly, I'm going with prediction.
Yeah.
I'm going with Noah to win this thing. Tobago to finish second, and I'm going with the young Jamaican boy to finish third. I think Bendarek is I don't know. I like that youth from Levell, and I feel like he's having a moment. So I'm going with Noah, Tobago, and Levell, and yeah, that's where I'm going.
Okay. Ricky.
Hello. Yeah,
Ricky,
Richie.
your prediction
call on
for
me,
the
right?
200 for the 200 meter male.
I have. You hearing me, Richie?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Bryan Levell to win at 1939.
Mm.
Tobago second.
Mm.
Bendarek third. Lyles fourth.
No medal for
Lyles ran 3 rounds of 100 meters. He just did
okay.
2 rounds of 200 meters. No medal for Lyles. And I'm going to tell you what Levell did for these 2 rounds
Yeah.
surprised Noah Lyles. And because he's a showboat man, even though the 200 is his pet event,
Yeah.
but I think he exerted too much energy
Mm-hmm.
in his semifinals that
Yeah.
he out. He gave 120% in this
Yeah.
200. And I think he exerted enough, so much energy, and he's not 100 fit. It is going to take a toll on him.
Yeah.
And if Bryan Levell gets anything between lane 7 to 9, it's a done deal. And Bendarek, I think, is going to
Well,
run
I tell you right now, Ricky.
third
Lovell,
when Lance Kung
Lovell is
Fu.
in lane 7
Yes.
already. Level is in lane 7 already.
Once Levell gets around the corner,
Yeah.
it's a short corner,
Yeah.
and he's going to run it hard. And in the stretch leading, he's a very powerful guy. I saw him at the race of invitational. I saw the race of
Yeah.
Grand Prix. I saw him at the national teach to send. She's world class.
Mm.
The money that Alien never want to pay her, she deserve it, and she have
Yeah.
something kind. Anybody have a beat level of go run
Yeah.
Bolt record. But I don't think Lyles will recover enough for the 200 meter. That is my take.
Hey Rudy, what you think? Because hey, listen, Noah Lyles' personal best, right? Let me just give it to you. Is 1931. Rudy, what you think? What's your prediction?
Well, I agree with Ricky on Noah Lyles, not getting a medal,
Okay.
but I think he run his finals in the semifinals.
You think so?
He said it himself. He said that was a stupid move by running so fast. He actually said that. I don't know if he can recover fast enough. Like I said, that would be 6 races for him at possibly a high level of running. That is hard on the body at that level. I am going to go with Levell to Benedict to Noah. That is my three.
So who you have winning? Level
Oh, Levell.
and
And Kenny
yeah,
comes second. Kenny comes second and Noah third.
So
and
nobody
Noah
sees
third.
Tobago
So
in this.
you do have to
No,
go in it.
I don't. No, I
Really?
don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see. I don't see together. Yeah.
Andre, well, so listen, I go and say this from my pick, right? I really have a strong feeling with, well, Benerick is somebody cut sort of blowing hot and cold for the championships, especially with the start. And I can tell you from now that the start person who is going to run off the turn is the person who is going to win the race. Now, as Ricky said, Levell's in lane 7 already, Ricky, to tell you. And Benerick is in lane 8.
Lane 8, yep.
Right?
Where's Noah?
So Noah
Noise
is
behind Levell.
Levell is behind Levell. So what he's going to do, he's going to try and run the turn
Tobago is
hard.
following all of them. Tobago is racing all of them.
Yeah, but the thing why I support you, Rudy, with Tobago not even getting there at all, is that for all the competition thus far that he had competing over these championships, he has not looked himself at all. Right? He has not looked himself at all. So I don't expect him to come and do anything here of any significance tomorrow. Right? So I don't have him. So it is really down to Benerick, Levell, and I still have Lyles in there to get a medal though. But I think Levell is going to win this. Is going to win this thing. The fact that he's in lane 7, as Ricky said, I think Lyles is going to be trying to run it hard, but Levell is going to have a shorter turn and will be on the straight earlier. And the thing that I like with Levell is that he hasn't seemed to be totally, full flat out up until now over the 200 meters. And since the championship starts, he has been rested up until this time. While, as everybody said, he had run, Lyles had run so many already. And we don't think he's very fit. I think what he was trying to do into his semifinals today is run himself into race sharpness. But that would have been you can't come to a championship to try and get that done. It's not going to happen. So he's just going to be tired. And I'm sure when he gets up tomorrow, he's going to start feeling that. So
Let's just hope the whole scope of this doesn't get to Levell.
Richie.
Because I'm a big believer in experience and championship rounds. And yes, Noah got out.
Yeah. The thing with Levell though, Andre, is that he's a super humble guy. Yeah, because even when I listened to an interview, the guy wasn't even talking like he was going to do anything. So just going out there to do his best, and that's about it. Right? He's in a camp with Shanika Osborne, which I think is another humble coach. So his management people around him right now, pretty humble, and they want to stay under the radar because that's where they love to be.
So Ricky, he'll be able to handle the pressure, you think?
Yeah, man, quite comfortably.
All right,
Ricky.
Yeah, Richie. What I say is,
yeah,
there's two. Bryan Levell has only run 2 races at this championship.
Yes.
Tobago now runs 4.
Yes.
Lyles run 5. Benerick run 5. To do 3 rounds of extensive meters, which is a longer distance, and the semifinals is very hard. And as what Rudy said, I never hear it, but what Rudy says, Lyles admitted he ran too fast.
He's
hard. Not 100% fit. But Tobago is strongest. Right, Tobago strongest event is the 200. So is Lyles. But Levell is going to get up and shoot past Kenny. He has a fast start, and Kenny does not. He's going to shoot past him, and he's going to blow out in the straight. Now, Lyles is going to have to chase him with Tobago behind him. I wouldn't be surprised if Lyles pull up because the pressure, the race is ahead of him, and he's going to have to go all out to catch Levell. Levell has not.
There are two things I said.
Gone full
two things
flat.
I said. Yeah, full flat.
Yes.
Yeah. Two things I said this morning. I said, somebody will false start.
So he has something to prove.
Yeah.
So two things I said. I said somebody may false start.
I don't think so. I don't think
because they need to get out, especially in the Tobago part, right?
Unless it's Lyles.
And Noah Lyles. Him and Noah Lyles. Because they need to go out. So something might happen in them as well as, listen, those guys in them run those times a while back, and
Yeah.
we haven't seen it from them in some time. No one didn't run this time for some time back.
Yeah.
Same thing with Tobago, and we have seen what they've run this year and what they've run last year. They haven't run their personal best.
No.
It's been a few years since they've done
Yeah.
it, so I know what they've done in the past. The reason why I like Sydney because we haven't seen what Sydney done. We have seen what the other athletes done. We have seen what they run. We just haven't seen Sydney before, and that's the same thing here with Levell. We have
And
seen a little bit of him. We just haven't seen him at this championship. We have seen Noah. We have seen Tobago, even Benedict. We have seen them over the past years.
hmm.
Them running their personal best at how they feel and what we've been seeing. I don't see it happening. So
All right.
that's the way I look at it.
All right. So this is how it line up tomorrow. So we have the South African guy, Dumble, in lane 2. We have the Zambian guy in lane 3. We have Alexander Okondo in lane. He's a little threat too, you know. In lane 4, we have Tobago, lane 5, Lyles, lane 6, Levell, lane 7, Benerick, lane 8, and of course, Zanel Hughes,
Hudson,
who's still a
Hughes,
little
yeah,
outsider to in
he's
there
still yeah.
in lane 9, right? So, all we have it right now, you know, is that 2 of us say Lovell, and 2 say, well, one person say, who did say,
I said
Lyles
Noah.
going to win?
I said Noah.
You said Noah going to win.
Yeah, I
Right?
said Noah
So,
to Bogle. Lavelle.
Tobago. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's see.
And
Let's see you
a close between Lavelle and Tobago.
and Tobago.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I said it, so I gotta go with it.
All right. So quickly around the table now. We have 1 minute to go.
What about the women?
What time you think we're going to win, Andre?
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna stay 19-5 again.
19-5 going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Ricky?
think 19. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take 19-5, 19-4.
You said 19-5.
19-3, I say.
Ricky said 19-3. Well, I going to tell you. I think 19-6 going to win the race. Because if Lovell going to win it, he's going to run
Run a
at least
personal best.
65 or something like that.
Yeah, they run a personal best. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. You know.
Okay.
What about the women? We didn't talk about the women.
Oh yes. I'll get to the ladies because that's a big one, eh?
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
do
can
it
I
quick.
forget?
Yeah.
I'm so excited about the men right now. All right, let's go to the ladies. We don't have a whole lot of time though. We have to spend very little things. So I'm going to just go around the room quickly, and you guys just a quick rundown of the things. So in the West, we have Shanique, we have Yannick and Tonique Strong out of Barbados. We have Long out of the US as well. Brittany Brown out of the US. We have Talou, Amy Hunt, Jefferson Wooden, Sharika Jackson, Battle out of the US. So the US have about 4 people in it. Asher Smith from the UK. Right. So Andre, tell me who is your top 3 coming out of this 200
I'm
meters
going with the
for women?
American Wooden to double, and on a lean on Sharika.
Yeah, lean on Sharika.
We
have to get the bronze.
I hate betting against Sharika. Love Sharika, but I gotta go. Melissa is having a meet, and then I'm gonna go with with the queen there, Dina Asher Smith.
Asher Smith.
But that's where I hope for her to get a medal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, cool. Rudy?
I agree with that, but I like I said, Jefferson. She's running good. I think she could do it. I don't see what I like from Sharika. I still will have her as, I would say, my top 3. I don't know who's going to win, but my top 3 will certainly be Dina Asher Smith, Jefferson, and Sharika.
Yeah. Okay. Ricky?
I love to hear Ricky, man.
I know.
I love to hear Ricky, man.
I say to work on again, man. I say live again, no medal.
Ricky, top 3. We lost Ricky.
Yeah, man, Ricky. I deal with the client right now. Yeah.
All right.
Richard?
Yeah, man.
No, I'm here. What can I drive?
Okay. Your top 3 for the women. I'm going to give you my top 3 for the women. I really think that Jefferson Wooden is really out there, right? And she have the edge. I think Sharika looked pretty good this morning when I look at her. Right? She looked like she's rounding into shape because she run 21.99. Pretty good. So it means that she's coming back into the form that we know her for. And she looked quite comfortable this morning. No stress, no nothing. But I really kind of not so sure. I really put Talu to get a bronze medal as a senior. Going to use experience, to get that. Because championship she hadn't gotten a medal, but she's running really good, and she had been pretty good all season.
I agree with that. Yeah. I thought about she and Dinasha Smith, but I know Dinasha Smith have that edge over her and being out there in lineage. But she's gonna be Dinasha Smith is gonna go.
Yeah.
Dinasha Smith is gonna be gone.
Yeah. Hey Ricky, I'm waiting for your top 3.
Yeah. But Richie, I just give you.
Oh.
I tell you, Jefferson. Jefferson.
Yeah.
And Sharika and Dina Asha. But what I'm saying is, I hear you talking about Talu is a racist. It is nobody not sorry for nobody. But I can tell you, if Sharika come out in that same outfit here, Sharika come out in the same outfit.
Yeah.
The panty. If she come out as a panty queen, expect something. When she have on the panty, she more talk about the panty. When you come out of the panty, say a serious business. So she not leave without a medal.
Definitely.
But Talu one of our best race them in the East at the semi-finals every year.
Yeah.
So and it's a race, so you don't know, no need to put up on the medal, and everybody need it because everybody contract state you have to win medal to get bonuses and all of that. So me not tell you a medal none at all. Just like how me not say Lyles.
So I get Asha Smith
So
medal.
that's my prediction. Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Ricky. Thank you a whole lot. We appreciate it. Let's see how the SportGlobe fans think of our prediction and our thoughts today. So we're just going to ask them to leave their comments. If they have been leaving their comments, I want to thank all our new subscribers, old subscribers, all the persons who have spent the time to watch the video and leave a comment. We really do appreciate it, and we keep asking you to continue sharing the video, continue to like it, and continue to tell a friend, as we always say in Rudy. So this is another video. Let's see what come out of the championships for the 200 meters finals. Let's see how right we are. Let's see how good we are as fans of the sport. And let's see how it goes. We'll come back again to discuss the aftermath of the 200-meter finals when it unfolds tomorrow. All right? So thank you guys so much again.
All right, gents. All right, cool. Respect. Cool.
Yeah, I think